Hey guys, it's Saberlight, and this video is going to be random things. If I do end up doing some of these things, great. If not, I'll let you know at the end of the video if I did them or not. I'm going to try to read you the book that I got my mom for Christmas, Charlie Brown's Christmas. It won't be the first thing. The first thing I'll do is teach you guys how to put groceries away, because I bought some groceries on Instacart so that I don't have to go to the store and I can just stay in my PJs all day. And then maybe like yesterday, I didn't end up going for a walk because I was too busy watching the Norse Nuts. So maybe I'll take a break from that and show you that, guys, the park like I said I was going to do yesterday. Oh, that's cool. There's a light. That's from the skyline. That's so cool. The sunlight thing is shining. And then we'll see from there. Maybe I'll videotape something else. I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe I'll read you something from my journal. Or maybe I'll teach you guys how to play a game. Either Uno or Sorry. I'll let you guys know. But I'm for sure going to teach you how to put groceries away when my groceries get here. My groceries are here. Let's go bring them. Oops. Alright. So here's how you put the groceries away. Some of the groceries go in here, and some of them go in the fridge. So I'm gonna do the fridge stuff first. So this. And then we got ham for ham and cheese on the bun, or on the bread. And I got, I didn't mean to get two of these, but I really like having crab like as a snack, so I got crab as well. So let's put the milk in the fridge. We got orange juice, so I didn't put that. Here's my test. They say to put it in the fridge, so I did. And I have to put that out for the pure leader to oh man. Okay. Well, alright, so that goes in there like that. Where's our cheese slices? Oh, it's in here. And our cheese slices, I didn't realize that we had cheese slices. Oh well, we have lots of cheese now. And then, and last, certainly not least, the ham. I'll put the ham in here too. Yeah, now it's alright, we're done in the fridge. Now it's time for the pantry. Oh wait, nope, we're not done with the fridge. The jam. Put it right there. And I know we don't have jam, so let me open this. Organize this. Got bread. Oops. Bread. Fruit Loops for cereal. I'm probably gonna have that today for breakfast. Or maybe a ham and cheese on a bread. Maybe nice desserts. Cookies. And then last but not least, my favorite. Ruffles chips. And after that, you can either keep the bags for future garbage bags for the garbage bag holder. That's what I'm going to do. With that, I'm going to put it underneath here. Like that. Tomorrow I'm going to have to take the garbage out. Big garbage day. So stay tuned for the next task, which would be to make lunch. And I'll probably do that after I put my test on the front porch there. Or by the front door so the Purelator can pick it up. Okay. It's time to put the test by the door so that the Purelator can pick it up. So like the test. Alright. It said it's coming between 1 and 5, so I'm going to put it out here now. I hope you're negative. Alright, now, time to make lunch! As I would say in my improv plays, maybe I'll do one of those. Who knows? But I'll go, time for lunch. I love that. Okay, so what are we going to make? We're going to make peanut butter and jam sandwich. So let's take out the bread that we just bought. Right there. I'm going to get the paper towel. And then got the peanut butter. Where's the peanut butter? Okay, it's in the chips. Peanut butter. And then the newly bought jam. There we go. Now, I'm very picky. About my jam knife and so I get 2 knives so that it doesn't, I'm so weird like that, but I don't like having it on 2 separate things, or I don't like having it in one knife, so I'm just gonna do that. Okay. Let's open. Oh, yeah. Like that. There. Hopefully. Okay, good. So, you take 2 pieces of bread. I always save the butts for last. So I grab 2 pieces of bread. Oops, the butt. Oh, it smells so good. I love the smell of fresh bread. This is what I had in Florida. Put this back. I usually, when I'm done with this stuff, I just put it back as I make it. So. Oh, it looks brand new. Put the peanut butter here, like this. See? Let's move it back so that you can see. And here you go. Like that. There we go. I'll empty the dishwasher later. I'll show you guys that later. Alright. Whoops. It's not on right. Here we go. And then the jam. Woo! It popped. That scared me. And then the jam. There we go. Oops. Oops. It's almost 1. Little late lunch. There. Almost done. There. The jam's done. There. I can put the jam away. Then you slap it together, and then you take a big bite. So good. The drink that goes good with this type of sandwich, also with cookies, is milk. Oh, come on. Oh. Come on, I want to get back to washing the Norris nuts. I can't open this. Come on. I hate these things. I'm going to have to pause this until I get it open. I finally got it open. Took some tries. Let's put it in. See, it'll crack it. Let's put it in that. It's nice. It's clean. Don't worry, I made sure. I have to put much in it. Like, I have to drink this a lot because the expiration date is January 29th, which is next week. So, I think it's next week. I'm not really sure, but that is cooking lunch with Saber Light. Let me just put the milk back. Next part of the video, I am going to read that book, The Charlie Brown's Christmas, for all you guys. It's story time. I'm going to read Charlie Brown's Christmas by Charles M. Schultz. All right. Oops. All right. Charlie Brown's Christmas. Christmas time was here. Soft snowflakes floated down from the sky. The sweet sound of carols filled the air, and everyone felt happy. Well, almost everyone. I think there must be something wrong with me, Linus, Charlie Brown told his friend. Christmas is coming, but I'm not happy. I just don't understand Christmas, I guess. I always end up feeling depressed. You're the only person I know who can take a wonderful season like Christmas and turn it into a problem, Linus replied. Maybe Lucy's right. Of all the Charlie Browns in the world, you're the Charlie Brownest. Charlie Brown thought Linus might be onto something. He decided to go to Lucy's booth for some advice. $5, please, Lucy greeted him. Charlie Brown dropped a nickel into Lucy's can. Lucy shook the can. I love hearing the beautiful sound of cold, hard cash. Now, what seems to be your trouble? I feel depressed, Charlie Brown told her. I think we'd better pinpoint your fears, said Lucy. If you can find out what you're afraid of, we can label it. Are you afraid of staircases? If you are, then you have climophobia. Or maybe you have antophobia. What pantophobia? Asked Charlie Brown. The fear of everything, Lucy replied. That's it! Charlie Brown cried out. He shouted so loudly that Lucy fell off her chair. Actually, Lucy, my trouble is Christmas, Charlie Brown admitted. I just don't understand it. Instead of feeling happy, I feel sort of let down. Lucy knew what would happen. You need to get involved. How would you like to be the director of our Christmas play? Charlie Brown smiled. He and Lucy made plans to meet at the auditorium. As Lucy went off, Snoopy walked by, holding a box of lights and decorations. Charlie Brown followed him to his doghouse. What's going on here? Charlie Brown asked his dog. Snoopy handed him a piece of paper. Charlie Brown began to read aloud. Find the true meaning of Christmas. Win money, money, money. Spectacular, super colossal neighborhood Christmas lights and display contest. Yeah. Charlie Brown looked up from the paper and groaned. My own doggone commercial. I can't stand it. Next, Charlie Brown ran to his sister Sally. I've been looking for you, big brother. Will you please write a letter to Santa Claus for me? Sally asked. Sally began telling Charlie Brown what she wanted him to write. Dear Santa Claus, have you been? Did you have a nice summer? How is your wife? I've been extra good this year, so I have a long list of presents that I want. Please note the size and color of each item and send as many as possible. If it seems too complicated, make it easy on yourself. Just send money. How about 10s and 20s? 10s and 20s, Charlie Brown cried. That didn't seem like the true Christmas spirit. I remember this part of the movie. It's an actual movie. Well, kind of like a 22-minute short movie like the Grinch cartoon. At the auditorium, Lucy had an announcement. Quiet, everybody. Our director will be here any minute, and we'll start rehearsal. Director? What director? Asked Patty. Charlie Brown, Lucy replied. Oh, no. We're doomed, said Violet. Here he comes, said Lucy. Attention, everyone. Charlie Brown addressed the cast, but no one listened to him. They were all dancing as Schroeder played his piano. Stop the music! Charlie Brown shouted in his microphone. We're going to do this play, and we're going to do it right. Lucy, go get those costumes and scripts and pass them out. so weird. Lucy walked up to Frida and gave her a script and costume. You're the innkeeper's wife. Did innkeepers' wives have naturally curly hair? Frida asked. Lucy walked over to Pigpen. You're the innkeeper. Pigpen looked around. In spite of my awkward appearance, I shall try to run a neat inn. Lucy went over to Snoopy. You'll have to be all the animals in our play, Lucy told him. Can you be a sheep? Bah, bleated Snoopy. How about a cow? Asked Lucy. Moo, mooed Snoopy. How about a penguin? Asked Lucy. Clack, clack, clack. Snoopy waddled around the stage. Soon all the parts had been handed out, and it was time for Charlie Brown to direct. He asked Schroeder to set the mood for the first scene, but as soon as Schroeder started playing, everyone started dancing again. Lucy and Charlie Brown watched from the side of the stage. Isn't it a great play? Lucy asked. It's all wrong, Charlie Brown told her. Let's face it, we all know that Christmas is a big commercial racket, Lucy said. But Charlie Brown was determined. Well, this is one play that's not going to be commercial. What do you mean? Lucy asked. The proper mood, Charlie Brown responded. We need a Christmas tree. Lucy thought this was a great idea. A great big shiny aluminum Christmas tree. That's it. I'll take Linus with me, said Charlie Brown. The rest of you practice your lines. Charlie Brown and Linus made their way through the snow to the Christmas tree lot. There were trees in all sizes and colors, bigger, pink, and purple and red. They were all made of metal or plastic. Gee, do they still make wooden Christmas trees? Linus wondered. And that's when Charlie Brown saw it, the perfect Christmas tree. This little green one here seems to need a home, said Charlie Brown. But Linus wasn't so sure. I don't know, Charlie Brown. Remember what Lucy said. This doesn't seem to fit the modern spirit. I don't care, Charlie Brown said. We'll decorate it, and it will be just right for our plate. Besides, I think it needs me. A little tree. We actually have a tree like that we bought from, I think it was Costco. We didn't put it up this year, though. We're back, Charlie Brown announced as he and Linus brought the little tree into the auditorium. The other kids couldn't believe that they were seeing what they were seeing. This tree was all wrong. You're supposed to get a good tree, Lucy told Charlie Brown. Can't you even tell a good tree from a poor tree? Everyone laughed and walked away. Everyone except Linus. Charlie Brown turned to his friend. I guess we were right. You're right, Linus. I shouldn't have picked this little tree. Everything I do turns into a disaster. I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about. Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about? Sure, Charlie Brown, said Linus. I can tell you what Christmas is all about. Listen, Linus walked to the center of the stage. A long spotlight shone on him as he began to speak. And they were in the same country, shepherds abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them, and the glory of the Lord shone right above them. And they were sore afraid. And the angel said unto them, Fear not, for behold, I bring you tidings of great joy, which will be to all people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, which is Christ the Lord. And this shall be a sign unto you. Ye shall find the babe wrapped in swaddled clothes, lying in the manger. And suddenly there was with the angel of multitude of the heavenly spirit, praising God and saying, Glory to God in the highest, and peace on earth, goodwill toward the men. There was silence in the auditorium as Linus walked back to Charlie Brown. That's what Christmas is all about, Charlie Brown, he added. Charlie Brown thought about what Linus had said. He picked up the little tree and walked over to the auditorium. Out of the auditorium. Charlie Brown looked up at the starry night sky. He finally understood the meaning of Christmas. Linus is right. I won't let all this commercialism ruin my Christmas. I'll take this little tree home and decorate it, and I'll show them it really will work in our play. Charlie Brown took his tree to a place where he knew there would be a lot of decorations, Snoopy's doghouse. He selected a shiny red ornament, but when Charlie Brown put the ornament on the tree, it collapsed. I've killed it, Charlie Brown cried. Even everything I touch gets ruined. I remember this part in the movie. Charlie Brown walked off in despair. A few moments later, the other children arrived. I never thought it was such a bad little tree, Linus said, as he wrapped his blanket around its base. It's not bad at all, really. Maybe it just needs a little love. Everyone began taking ornaments off Snoopy's doghouse. Soon the little tree had been transformed into a festive Christmas tree. When Charlie Brown returned, he was stunned. What's going on here? He asked. Merry Christmas, Charlie Brown, all the kids said. And then everyone began to sing, even Charlie Brown. Hark the angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy mild. Glory, God and sinners reconciled. Joyful all ye nations rise. Join the triumph of the skies. With angelic hosts proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. Hark the heralds, angels sing, glory to the newborn King. I love that. And there's the song there. I wonder if we can actually play this, because we have a piano. I'm going to end it here, because it's getting too long. So, if you liked the video, if you liked how I taught you how to make lunch, or did you like when I read you that story, or did you like how I put the groceries away, let me know in the comments below. Pop the like button, and don't forget, always, to subscribe to Saberlight.